And how's it there?
Really? Check.
Wait, the door staying open? Is what going on? Oh, they come
Check
down. This
one,
thing. What going on?
two,
They come.
three.
All
Check.
right. Okay. No problem. All right. Oh, they can get water.
Check.
Y'all know
One, two.
Christoph outside? Oh, no. I'm good. I'm good. Okay. Yeah, I'm cool. Anybody else? If you want water, you could get help yourself. All right. All right. So all I know was the scene. There's the tape gallery Thursday stream.
Alright.
Oh God,
Tape off.
there's the tape 13. Tape
Tape
gallery 13.
13.
Tape 13. I don't know, dog. Like
We growing,
crazy. And we growing too. And we getting like real cool. Like not, I wouldn't really say, but kind of like underground or up and coming, like different artists. Real cool.
Everybody
people
local,
passing through.
you know, everybody local.
That's all we doing it now, boy. So this tape 13, all here. Welcome back. Right, all they tapping with us. Everybody who tapped in with us right now, want to make sure and like and subscribe. Want to make sure and show some love.
Show some love.
You know how we just do? We just go around the room and see how everybody's feeling. All you know, we have people outside on the background just chilling, vibes, and we looking to get the drinks just now. You understand?
Look at the turn up.
Look at the turn up a little bit because we have a special. There's a special one.
All tape special.
All tape
All
special.
tape special.
All tape special. You understand?
Right,
There's a special.
right. Yeah.
So, then we just go around the room, dog. Like, KB, like, how you feeling? What's the scene? What you do today?
Well, today's a holiday. Today's the
Yeah.
it's Corpus Christi.
Right, yeah. Things are just
So-
relax.
Yeah, I mean, rock back, no work. So just chill out, rainfall kind of thing. So just
Yeah.
heights. But everything was chill.
Yeah.
Chill vibes.
Okay.
Dog,
Yeah.
dog, how you feeling?
Yeah, feeling good. Big up Tape Gallery. 13 years old.
13.
Yeah, we
Big up
outside.
yourself.
Yeah, big up everybody. You
Mm.
know, happy holidays, whatever. You know, love. All good.
So you good?
I straight, I good.
Where do
Can't
you say
complain. No, well, I was home. I was just home
Everybody just
chilling.
rock back. It was really a relax day for
Yeah,
you.
relax day. We rock back
Yeah.
here until we literally rock back here waiting for the stream. we rock
Yeah,
back.
basically. I know we take a little long, but the artist that we had tonight, he had to bring his whole team, and that's a vibe. I like that.
Yeah,
I like
vibe,
that
that
vibe. The man bring his whole squad.
Man, come with the hunter.
And speaking about the artists we had tonight, let me get into that one time now. I see him in the back there. There's a new one we are following here, Tape Gallery. A lot of people might know him already. He been popping, he been out there doing things. I see him, he worked with Toothless before, right? He has worked with LMA before. People who passed through on the Tape Gallery, we will say the community, yeah, the Tape Gallery community. So introduce yourself, dog.
Hello, my name is Jalon.
And let us know one time, who is Jalon?
Jalon is a creative, and that's it. I just create everything.
Yeah,
Literally
Jalon is
everything.
he's a creative. You're a creative person.
Yeah,
You create everything.
I exist to create.
You exist to create. I dog, you know, I like to meet people who have the same part of as me as a creative, right? The way you say I was born to create, but I feel like I've been saying that my entire life, though.
Yeah.
Do you feel the same way?
Yeah. Since I was a little boy, and the way I actually get into being a creative person, it wasn't my whole life. I thought I was going to be like a scientist or something up until I was about.
A scientist, or you was into like chem and bio and thing,
Not even that. I didn't get that far into life. Like I didn't know what chem and stuff was, but
it
it
was more like, this is my dream. I want to be a
like
scientist.
how I actually became a creative is
Eh.
one day in school I lied to some kids and I was like, okay, I could draw Optimus Prime because I was obsessed with Transformers and I was about like 7 or 8. And I draw Bumblebee, dog.
Bumblebee.
From like my head, like from scratch. I didn't see no pictures, no reference pictures or nothing.
Nah. So wait, so you're kind of like creative on like every aspect of
every
like the
as
arts.
paint, draw, video,
Yeah.
like everything.
Okay,
So
you went through everything. Yeah, okay.
everything, every piece of it. took a deep dive into.
Mm.
And these are the mediums I like to use, which is mainly music and well, the visual stuff. But like
Yeah.
before, I was like a painter, just a draw. I was like a real art geek dog. But
Me too. But and I you do art in school?
yeah,
Look at that. Where you get?
I got two, but
Me-
only because I submit my SBA late.
Okay, I get two as well. I
Yeah.
get two as well. But it's subjective. Like I just never like. I know I only ask because I like to hear what grade people get on, but because the grade is just T-Fed now.
Yeah.
Because it could never quantify your art now, but
Real.
it can't.
Yeah,
You understand?
yeah.
Yeah, the grade is T-Fed. School is not for that. You know, you had to create. Tell us about a little bit about that though, because I was kind of macro in your conversation with Chris, right?
What was that?
And I know that you was going to school. You all kind of like going to school with each other or
Oh,
know
yeah.
each other from school, right?
Well, I met Chris in at UTT.
Right.
You know, and well, he's like 2 years below me or a year below me or something like that. I'm not too sure, but I'm a dog. Me and Chris
Right.
just cool because we
Yeah.
are similar energy and that kind of thing.
Yeah, and you all had like a similar like you're just like like music and shit, right?
Yeah.
Right. So like, I wanted to kind of like ask you, like, where did the start? Where did you start? Like, what's your inspiration?
In
You know?
terms of music.
Nah, art in general. Let me start with art in general.
So remember I told you that story about drawing Bumblebee.
Right.
When I realized that I could literally just take an idea from my head and like just perfectly get on paper.
Yeah.
Well, not perfectly, but like
Like
just expressing myself and getting the ideas to come out into a tangible form was something that kind of spark something in my brain now.
yeah.
And like ever since, that's just how I've been creating stuff.
I think it's a powerful thing because as I always tell people who pass through here, especially people who start with art before, you're kind of taking something and making it out of nothing now, but
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that's the beauty in it now. I really like that, dog.
Yeah.
I like that you kind of push the vibes too. I see on your social media you're real locked in with the community on all their side now. I won't even say all their side. I would say because the community is like is everybody now, but
Yeah.
to be honest.
Mm.
But I see you're real locked in with all these other guys, Toothless, it's a LMA, it's I think
The
Cadet,
East
all
people.
of these men, all the
All the East people.
all these people, yeah, you're
Yeah.
real locked in.
Yeah.
I know you dropped something, and that was because of school, right? That's what I wanted to get to.
That's a funny thing.
Uh-huh.
I had that project planned since like I was like 22. I was 25 now.
Okay.
Yeah. So I just was like, so. we
But
had-
I'm 28 now, so
Ah,
I'm big bro
still,
now.
Unc.
Yeah.
But I'll be like,
Uncle, wait. At 28 is Unc boy now, boy. If 28 is Unc out, nah, that would be crazy.
yeah,
That
28
had to
is
be
big,
big,
bro.
bro.
Yeah.
Nah, okay. What you saying? Sorry.
But,
Go ahead.
I had the project planned since I started working on my last album, Accent Man,
Yeah.
and well, the ladies' first project, which is the one that came out, the first part of the project that came out today, was actually the deluxe to Accent Man, but originally this project that dropped today was supposed to drop after Accent Man. But
Okay.
we just swap it because ladies first, we had to put
Right,
ladies first.
ladies first. Okay.
Yeah,
Yes, ladies
but-
first. Okay.
I ended up using the project for school because we had to do a final where we showed them our body, our work or something that we could sell now, turn it into a marketable product. So I chose to do an album, and that's how I ended up coming about and finishing.
Okay, cool. And we saw that it dropped yesterday, right?
Not today.
No, today.
Yeah.
Yes, it dropped today. We saw that this morning. Yeah, I wake up real early in the morning and I
Yeah.
prayed. I prayed with Perry. We actually wake up like real like and check the phones. He said, "Well, all right, real people dropped today, boy. I think Sujere,
Yeah.
Cadets,
Yeah.
Yeah, but real people are drop dog. People was just dropping dog, and I
Hmm.
find like we was talking about on the last stream.
Yeah.
The community is being very consistent dog. Look, you who drop a whole tape,
Yeah.
you know. Big up yourself for that dog.
That's what I like to do, dog. Like, that's
Yeah.
be fun for me. So
No, but you're pushing the culture. I
Yeah.
like what you're doing.
that's it. A fusion of like Caribbean and Afro sounds. What I just do, a lot of people doesn't realize it, is I just sample a lot of old reggae music, particularly the bass lines.
Okay.
Yeah, so you might
Boom bang.
Yo.
Boom bang.
or going on.
Boom bang. Boom 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 boom.
But yeah.
Oh, cool. That was
That one was
solid, boy. that break the fucking time space continuum.
But yeah. I
Mhm.
what was saying? I forget.
Nah. He was talking about I think the past. He was talking about before that way. Damn, we lost it. Now we're going down there. We not lost it. Nah, we know it.
The tape.
The tape, and then he was talking about the
Alright, the sound I was going
song.
for.
Yes, the sound of the tape.
Right. So
yeah.
just like I wouldn't even say it's a specific sound because I still feel like a very genreless, but it obviously sounds very dancehall inspired.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of like trap elements,
Correct.
metal elements because I love
Yeah.
a lot of new metal music in general, a lot of rock music, a lot of R&B elements as well in some of these songs.
Yeah.
Just rapping and hip hop and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like just infusing all of my favorite sounds because when I make music, I don't want to say I see all over the place, but I just take inspiration from all over the place and like based on what I'm feeling and that kind of thing. Like if
Yeah.
anybody was in the studio with me, like Toothless, no, I'll just be in the studio, I'll find a weird sound. I might like hear my washing machine beating at a specific
yeah.
rhythm. So like for me, it's like I more care about like catching a rhythm. Like if I could sort of dance by hearing something, I'll go and build out with like some percussive elements and stuff, and then add a melody to it. Or if I get a nice melody, I like to make it get a nice bounce and that kind of thing. But I also
Yeah.
reference a lot of old calypso music.
Right. I like the fact that you do that too. You talk more about that, but continue.
Yeah, 'cause I grew up around calypso and soca and thing. So
Yeah.
I just have a very big influence there from that. Like
Yeah.
I really like extempo. I really like just a lot of
You're
the-
still pulling from the local
yeah,
Yeah.
all the time. Like
all the time.
as like sometimes too, I will use a different accent because again that's one of my things. One of my sobriquets is the accent man. Because
Yeah.
I like to play with the accents and stuff, but not for the typical. I have a very intentional reason for using the accents other
Yeah.
than sounding like something else,
Mm.
you know. But it all depends on what I'm going for. But this particular tape, the sound I was going for was just something a little more grungy and gritty.
It was that. I
Yeah.
on my first I only had my first listen today, so we're gonna have my second listen on stream, so it's gonna be real fun.
Vibes.
Everybody gonna listen to it. I enjoy the multitude of songs
Yeah.
and genres you were able to mix in that tape though.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, and it remind me of, because I had dropped a tape called Solid EP, and in that tape it was 6 different vibes. It was
Right.
6 different genres, and I feel like, you know, you kind of take the Caribbean fusion, fuse it with the rap, and then boom, all these different genres get fused with it too.
Yeah.
And I love that, bro.
Yeah.
You kind of paving the way, in the sense, for new music to be created now, but in a way
Yeah.
to keep pushing that vibe though, because that's
Yeah.
what Tape Gallery about now, but
Yeah. That's
Alright,
actually one of my mantras, dog. Is like big up mantra, but it's like I want to be unapologetically myself and represent where I come from, like no matter what. Now, once I being faithful and respectful to where I come from and who I represent and that kind of thing.
yeah,
You know, I'm trying to find a balance between patriotism, as I would
yeah,
being
no,
being
I
patriotic
understand being patriotic, yeah,
and like meshing our outside sound to kind of pull the crowds a little closer together,
Yeah.
make that bridge.
And mix it now, boy.
Yeah, but that's just because I like shit from all over the place. I listen to
Yeah.
all kind of music now.
Me
boy.
too. We love music here, dog. Like
Yeah.
Doug is we have a thing where Doug all the time is be asking people, yeah, were you bumping? I will let him ask that question just now.
Oh, I said.
He just always ask people were they bumping now, because we
Yeah.
want to hear what you're listening to now, boy. You understand?
Yeah.
But big up people, we have people in the chat to know big up yourself, Toothless down in the chat, eh?
Buzz
Big up
Too
yourself,
Fast.
Tooth. Big up Isaiah, all of them men linemen on the outside, all the big up all yourself.
Hell
We
yeah.
are Ace, you big up yourself.
Hey.
Right, I see Namina up there, boo boo, big up yourself. Bad car.
Bad car.
Bad car.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, so you don't know the scene, right?
Yeah, dog.
What? Shiloh in the chat, you big up yourself,
Shiloh.
what? Shiloh down in the chat, in the tape gallery chat, big up yourself,
Big
Shiloh.
up Shiloh.
Love. So there's the community here now, boy. That's what we love now, boy. You
Yes,
understand?
I.
We was also talking on the car ride coming to get here for the stream. We was impressed by how much people they was able to put on that tape, though.
Oh
It
yeah.
was beautiful, bro.
That
Tell us about that.
that was
And the
easy
challenges
work.
that come with it.
That was easy work, though. Cause
Easy
like,
work.
here what I'll say is easy work.
Mm.
And not for me. It's more like, dog. I don't know what overseeing force watching over me, but I definitely have somebody up there watching me and controlling the game, though. Cause literally since last year,
Yeah.
it's just been bare talent just walking into my space, dog. Like
Mm.
just randomly, people will be like, "Dog, I'm coming by here to function a session," and like, Toothless came to one of my parties, the ladies' first release party.
Yeah.
We had that in Serafina's in town.
And you all knew each other before? This was your first interaction?
First time I met Toothless.
Look
dog.
at that now, boy.
I didn't even know who Toothless was. Dog.
Exactly.
This man just come and started up, and I was like, "Shit,
The man,
I
hey,
fuck with this guy, dog." So
Tooth.
yeah,
Yes, Batman, no? Yes, really, if you come popping up in people vibes, you just come out of nowhere, dog. Yes, Batman now,
Literally.
dog.
yeah, dog.
Pick up
So,
yourself.
it's like for the past, I wanna say 6 to 8 months, it's just like the craziest talent just was like willing to work with me, and I'm really grateful for that.
Mm.
Like a couple of people, the only people who won the project, I reached out to them, and it's like they're just like, "Fuck yeah, let's make
Fuck
it happen," you know. And well, this is why I went to school for 4 years to study the engineering and stuff. So, you know,
Put it to use.
yeah, I might
Yeah.
as well put it to use.
Put it to use.
Dog, it was real. How to say it, boy? The way we record this tape was real ghetto, dog. Like real rat shit, like rinky dink, dog. We had a nice mic and stuff. I record most of the vocals and stuff on a Slate Digital S1 or something like that.
Mm.
A nice mic I get borrowed from one of my instructors, and we kind of separate 2 rooms and make one room the booth. And the next room was the tracking room now.
Okay, you'll make
Oh,
it
yeah,
yourself?
huh?
That was by yourself? You
Yeah.
just separate the rooms and just,
Yeah.
okay, and started to function.
Run next to our cables, and like dog, the way we function, because I'm a thing OLSCP, how we function in the spaces, we just pool together all the resources we have to just help each other grow now. So
Yeah.
man was bringing pop filter, mics, camera, yeah, we shooting background visual, background BTS stuff now.
Got all them things.
Yeah, so we had the resources to make it happen.
Yeah.
It's just about being creative. Like we didn't have everything, we didn't have the lights that we needed and stuff, but you had to be creative first now.
Yeah.
So like that whole process with that tape was just like a matter of just sending out beats as well to people and seeing who would bite back and send something. So I didn't get everybody I wanted on the tape, because some people like had issues with management and contracts and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I had them tied up. Like a couple of real sick artists was supposed to be on the project, man, send back voices, and I can't say who they are because they had the NDAs and whatnot. But
we can't disclose, but don't ask.
a couple of people were supposed to be on that tape that just couldn't function. But we might still have music coming out. One of them name rhymes with Hasta Luego.
Hasta luego.
Yeah.
Shit, I can't even guess that right now.
Okay.
I would think on it.
Anyway.
Don't get yourself in trouble,
Yeah,
later.
let me not do
Don't
that.
get yourself in trouble, little.
But nah, dog, that everybody who was on the project kind of just by the grace of the overseeing force I will say that not to offend anybody.
Yeah.
You know, just come through and put the best work out, because that's the purpose of the project as well. It's not a Jalon project. That's why it's OLSTP presents Badcar Music. It's to showcase the best of the best, and I want to make it an annual thing. So similar to how it's Double XL. Just have the magazine and the freestyle and that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I want to have a whole rollout every year where we kind of build our platform to help upcoming artists and established ones just be on our platform and
That's
get
beautiful.
to show themselves to the community and grow their audience and bring the audience back to us. So it's like a kind of like we helping each other out now.
Yeah, that's what it's about too. So definitely when that community build, definitely Tape Gallery and that community would have to be linking. We gotta do things, we gotta make our show happen.
Oh yeah,
Something like that, no boy.
definitely.
I seen Two Fair, he commenting he said that's how I end up on the album. I pull up to drop a camera. Jaylen was just making a beat and we
Literally,
said
dog.
write some, and he said write some. So that's how it does go. Like, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes you was talking about the people that didn't make it on the album.
Yeah,
Maybe that had to happen.
yeah. Dog,
Because
everything's
what-
happen for a reason.
Yeah, it's happened for a reason. Look how, and I was talking about divine intervention. Look how Tooth just end up coming there and
Yeah.
magic happen now.
Yeah, 'Cause
You understand?
how that happened too.
Yeah.
And I kind of, because Toothless is on track 7, I think, Beat It Up.
Yes.
So
I can't remember.
when Toothless pulled up to drop that camera, he was like, he had a melody. It's like the melody he have on the chorus, the da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. So he had that melody, and he was singing something like "In the night, me I love you" or something like that. I was like, nah, dog, this is our toxic project, dog. So then he just switched it to "In the night, me I beat it up," and I was like, dog, go and fucking record that shit. And he went in the booth, dog, and just record that whole verse like so quick, like we just chopped it up, and it was like, that's how every song was. Like everybody just come and it was just
And
like
that's-
magic, dog.
Now, well, we had talented, G talented, like
Yeah.
G talented, LMA talented.
Real.
You understand?
Yeah.
You had some people too. You introduced me to on that tape too.
Yeah.
It's a man named Tobago Molly, I think.
Molly, dog.
Bro,
Oh
I
my
have
God.
no idea who that is,
You
bro.
need to know, dog. If you don't know, now you know.
I know.
Dog.
I have no idea who that is, dog. But I was like, who's this man named Tobago Money? This kind of he named fucking hard.
Yeah.
You understand? So I love the fact that you come in,
Yeah.
you're dropping music, you're allowing people to come and work with you, whether
Yeah.
they're small or big,
Yeah.
and you're just showcasing it now, boy, and showing
Yeah.
love now, boy. I
Yeah.
really like that.
Yeah. These
Tobago Molly is a monster.
He, dog, literally, he's a
Aight.
monster. Me and him actually have some music coming on, so I look out for that. But what I will say, he's part of Kids Next Door. Sure, you know Kids Next Door with Uso and
Kids Next Door.
yeah, that's Uso and String of Misery, Diagnose. Oh,
I'm not too sure.
is that called their collective?
Serious?
Yeah.
Nah, well, we were talking
Yeah,
about
the
because
vibes, them
we had
dog.
the vibes, more people for real,
Them
bro.
niggas are not different. I could curse and think shit. I know.
Yeah, of course.
I've been cursing. No, what
Yeah,
thing?
fuck that shit, bro.
Fucking
Yeah.
dog. Them niggas sick as fuck, dog. And like
Yeah.
all of them just real cool because, like, all the people who I put on the project
Mm.
is people who I realize is real human beings now. But like, I don't lock in with people when I realize they're on ego thing and they only care about just getting money and using it and using your skills and things. So like, I realize that all the people who end up on the project was there because our energies match now. But like, everybody was real down to earth, respectful, and just caring for one another. It was crazy to see how like we really move like a community now, boy. And
Yeah.
you know, everybody come through for my dog. Like I can't say I do it by myself at all because I had a team helping me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even though I did a lot of work on preparing just the general body of it. Like in terms of staying focused, I wouldn't be able to do it without the team now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Big up the team.
big up the
And,
team.
and that's the thing too, like sometimes, and as always tell people this, all creatives, like Tape Gallery, we try to, shed light and just like showcase every part of our project, because that project wasn't just you.
Yeah.
It's had somebody who did the visuals, it had people who write the verses. I think you made the beats. It had different, people.
Yeah.
Right? That's true, right?
Yeah.
Am I wrong or
I mean, yeah, you're right. You're right.
All
for the
right
most part.
or wrong?
I mean,
okay, let me know if I'm wrong or no.
definitely right. Like, I mean,
yeah.
how to put it? as a person who very particular about my art, because I still incorporated my universe into the project, the Accent Man universe. So a lot of the creative side of things was directly myself, and I just needed the help to get her out there. So
Yeah.
the big thing that you need behind that when you don't have money to fund it is the hands and the talent that could help you execute your vision. And I had all of those people come through and just, they say, Jay, we trust you. You had to trust us. And a big part of it was just learning to let go of my art and let people like delegate work for people to do now. So like that girl there, Taran, who was just saying the green.
Yeah.
She helped me with a lot of the creative direction, and
Really? Okay.
she gave me a insight into her ideas for the ideas I had, and she helped me to expand on those ideas or be more critical about how I execute them, and that was the biggest eye opener for me in terms of just letting go of my stuff sometimes and focusing on like the production or my recording process and that kind of stuff.
Okay. That was cool though. I like that you have like, and you need that though, like good people around here and people around here to kind of push the art now. I just always say here, like, steel sharpens steel. When you have people around here to push you always get better now.
Really?
I just see, man. Dog is that for me. KB is that for me. These my people here now, but when they pushing me to do this, to come on, interview artists and showcase that Trinidad have talent now, boy. So I'm glad that you have people around here, and I see that they're real. They love your music and they support it. I really like that, dog. I love that.
Dog, like, people literally come in my chat crying. I was like, what did you had that dude message me this morning? And he was like, dog, I don't know what you put in our project, but it affected him in a way, like, based on situations that he was in. And I think what caused that is a philosophy I have is that I have this thing called introspective writing, right? So my writing process is usually involve me sitting down and reflecting on situations I was in, and then just directly just translating onto paper. So back to how I said I started to create is like exactly what I see in my head. At least 95% of the time I would execute that in my songs, because I just also use my music and my art as a way of dealing with my emotions. Sometimes in an unhealthy way, I just literally use my music like a cigarette.
Well, you talking about the project. What was like your favorite moments on the project?
Favorite moments?
Yeah.
The opening track. Particularly because I will confirm this here. It has some shots on the project. Like,
Okay.
Yeah, like.
No, well, Ezra,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real with you.
Yeah.
I peep that shit. I peep that shit, bro. I swear on my life, I peep that shit. And you know why, dog? Because I have that mindset. I love the competitive mindset that you come with. It's a vibe when they come and they make your music. Yeah. I like that vibe. So talk. You go ahead. Blase, big up yourself, what's the scene?
Boop.
Go ahead.
So, I'll go to the beginning to get to the end.
Yeah,
so,
you try shots, bro. I need to hear this. Let you hear.
In the beginning, the first song I ever made as a joke was a diss track to my brethren and them.
Right.
We was playing some game we was playing on Steam. And I had a house of animals in my yard and things, so they used to clone me because the dogs used to be barking, chickens making noise, birds, So they used to make fun of me, so I make a song called These Niggas Be Clowning Me.
Yeah.
And after I make this song, we laugh about it over them, and I was like, dog, you have a voice now, dog. You should probably get into like making music and shit. So I started recording my music in Audacity on a little
Audacity. Big up all the people and them who used to use Audacity sussly in the earlys.
Yeah, I used to use the Audacity.
All the goats use that apparently.
I was locked in on Audacity using a basic vocal chain that I find on YouTube. It was real shit. But I make my first song, then my second song, and all of them was on SoundCloud, and all of them was ass or sure. But because the ideas was there, and like the core of like how I started making music, like still there. In terms of like, I didn't have any music theory knowledge and that kind of thing. It was just about feeling and I really just focus on just what I hear in my head and using my voice like a guitar or like a keyboard. Like your voice is an instrument and I just use it as such. So like I just fall in love with the music creation process because I said to myself, dog, I could write music because I write in lyrics since I was small, but I'll never be an artist, you know. But then after I realized I had the talent, dog, it sent me crazy. I just went on a spiral, like just learning and perfecting her.
But that's good though, like, you know, no matter what you go through, you know, you had I'm not too sure. There's no scene. Yo, like a come through, hey, a little bit up on we stream, we lime, I don't know, a little girl like if it's like, hey, yo, let's bring the drinks now. Well, when Perry come back, he went to get the drinks.
See.
You good? Yeah. But what I was saying, Jalon,
Yeah.
I just like the fact that I wasn't saying that. I was saying no matter what, dog, no matter where you're going through and thing, you just had to like keep pushing your art now, bro.
For sure.
And you I see the fact that you have a passion for it and you want to push it now, boy. And you also have a love, you know, to bring it on and kind of like showcase other people who you like to. I like that. Yeah. What is it? You were against it? Do you want you? Do you want to say you are against it?
What we get
you want to
into?
say you are against it? Yes. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, right? How we could do this, boy. So Jalon, I want you to tell us every single song to play for the stream, but we're not gonna. Yeah, we had 3 songs, but we're
It's
not
on
gonna
YouTube.
play. Yeah, it's on YouTube.
Nah.
It's
Not
on
yet.
Apple.
Yeah, it's on Apple.
It's on Apple.
I decided to hold it off for YouTube to grow the Spotify a little bit.
No, that's fine. But
Yeah. Oh, Audio Mac. Yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Videos? Nah.
on YouTube, no?
I have like the trailer on YouTube.
On the trailer. Oh no, let me run the trailer for the people on them, no?
Yeah.
Yeah, run the trailer and then we could run the thing.
So the next thing I'll say too. I really like visual stuff too. So
No, I realize you like, and that kind of bringing like it is a world now. I realize they're trying to generate a world now.
yeah.
I like that shit. So guys, this is you wanna take off the other. So guys, this is Dogs Outside, Jalon. Visual. The visual is for what?
There's just a trailer for the project.
For the project for Bad Car, right?
Yeah.
Right. So guys, what you're viewing right here is the trailer for Bad Car. Take it in. We're going to play the music. It's Dogs Outside.
Dogs Outside. Yeah.
With the Bad Car. With Dogs Outside with the Bad Car.
Yeah, that's the subtitle.
That's not right?
Yeah.
Right. So, Dogs Outside. All it is Jalon. There's the visual. There's the trailer. All right. All it take it in. Boom bang.
I did all the sound design as well.
Serious? Well. Come on. Going to school first. It's a big for the people and them. So?
Then I need it? Nah. That one's still on Tiana. Lazy one room.
I hate coming here, boy.
Buddha.
Yeah.
You know your salary chair sometimes, dog. Everybody's salary chair sometimes. Question is though, how is you planning to get out? But don't worry, don't bust up your head. You have some options. First, you have the green pill. where you take all accountability for all of your actions. But you can have uncertain life. But you get some blue glasses though. Or you get the black pill. Instant fame. Everything out your mouth is fire. Everything on social media is gold. But you'll never be truly close to your loved ones ever again.
Ooh, the hard.
Before we even say anything, go on my channel there.
On the channel, yeah.
Yeah. Go to the videos. Scroll on. Go to that one with me smoking a cigarette, the piper cigarette. Yeah.
Hey, next one.
Just watch the first 8 seconds.
Alright.
And listen.
The first 8 seconds. Now we might turn it on the whole thing.
Nah, that's what you real thing. You know this up? Run it back again.
Run it back? Wait, what?
Listen. Go back on the other video now. So remember what you heard just now. then?
Right. Okay, so wait.
Now that video was a year ago by the way.
Yeah, hard. That's real hard, though.
Yeah.
That's real hard.
So like I tell you, I had the project
Then I hear
plan.
Yeah, okay.
That one's still on Tiana. Lazy one.
So let's see. So,
Army. Yeah, I'm my brother Wayne Martin. Wayne did the editing, but I did some of the editing too. But he went away with his vision. He did the color grading for it. I did the storyboarding, shot list, that kind of thing.
Beautiful. Yeah, quality stuff, bro.
Yeah.
Love it. So what the chat think about that, dog? What's the vibes? Oh, they like that? The Matrix have here too. So let's say universe building, right? A man say boy in a basement say mind expanding. Things cozy. Why boy, I late. The dog's always outside. Don't beat up dog. We was late too. Don't study it, man.
Wait, boy in a basement. Say cozy.
Cozy.
Cozy? That's crazy. That's really funny. I'll explain why you say that after. But yeah.
All right, cool. So we're gonna run well, Jalon gonna pick the songs that we're gonna run tonight from the tape. He only gets to run 3 of the tape, and then everybody who never listened to the tape, go and listen to the tape. Don't be
Real.
goofy. Come on, don't be goofy now. We only
Yeah.
playing 3 for you and he picking them.
Oh,
Everything
boy.
else you gotta go and listen to it for yourself, dog. Don't play like it's
Next one.
yeah, what?
That's the old one.
As the old one? Was
That's
it?
part 1. Last year.
Last year, okay.
Last year, the 17th August.
You're trying to for this Badka volume 3 to be like a yearly release and stuff like that?
Yeah, so it's an annual thing. So
Annual
every
thing.
year we just reach out to the best of the best artists and we just put together work and that kind of thing. But I also have other OLSTP presents projects, but Badka is like the main one for the year.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I like that. I love that, dog. So people, let's see, dog, we have creators out here that, not only kind of expand the community and helping, they kind of paving a way their different vibes,
Yeah.
and we have people actually, like I would say a lot of the new people coming up right now, changing it, boy, and the fact that all again to make the music and be creative, the people that come after y'all gonna be they're gonna be inspired and be even better, though. You're creating something that would be here for years, for decades.
That's
You
right.
understand, dog? That way gonna be.
Was inspiring you when you was not making music? Who was bumping like locally or
Who is bumping? Yeah, who is bumping locally that inspired you and internationally?
Locally, Lord Kitchener,
Big up,
Mighty Sparrow,
big up,
Benjai,
big up.
um,
When I get a name drop, come to boy. Jeez. Go ahead.
Locally again, by when I now started making music, I wasn't listening to a lot of local music when I was now coming up.
That's okay. That's life.
Other than what, like, 'cause my grandfather was a DJ now, so I used to listen to a lot of old music and stuff. But
Yeah.
not to sound like I'm different, but like,
Nah,
nah,
no, listen, all the music, all the art is to be consumed.
yeah,
I don't think that I see this is why I don't like people who kind of like tell people like, hey yo, you're not supposed to be listening to that, it's not from
yeah,
here. No, bro. Art is to be viewed and consumed by
Yeah.
us. It's to be viewed and enjoyed by everybody.
yeah.
You understand? Continue.
But in terms of the international sound now,
Mm.
I was listening to a lot of Bob Marley long time. Biggie Smalls. I was never a big Tupac fan, but that's not because I didn't think he was good. It's just that I just like how Biggie Smalls just make he's rap like he beating a drum log.
Right. So you on the East Coast? We don't know that.
yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah.
He on the East Coast.
So
You don't know.
I was fucking with real Biggie Smalls.
Uh-huh.
Wu-Tang
Biggie's
Clan.
are good though, for sure.
He is
Mhm.
the Wu-Tang Clan. It's called these dudes the the white
okay.
guys, the white group.
The white guys, Fat Boys?
Nah, all
Old? It's not Fat Boys. Who else?
Beastie Boys.
Beastie Boys.
I used to
Beastie
fuck with
Boys?
Beastie Boys.
It's
dog.
Beastie Boys?
Yeah, I used to listen to
Yeah.
I was at Epica.
Okay.
I used to listen to
Yeah, to say Beastie Boys there, yeah.
who else? I don't want to forget anybody. I'll get to the new age guys too as well. But well, we'll get to the new age guys.
Yeah.
A lot of XXX Tentacion.
Yeah.
But less about his music
R.I.P.
and more rip for real.
Yeah, R.I.P.
I just used to like X mentality where it came to being yourself and that kind of thing. A lot of ASAP Rocky.
Okay. I can hear you. I
Yeah.
can see it's a Rocky inspiration for sure.
Tyler, the Creator.
Yeah, definitely. I can see that too. The way you create your
I
vibes.
fucking love Tyler, the Creator. Dog.
Yeah, Tyler's all good.
He's the good dog because he inspired me to embrace my blackness. That's one
Mm.
thing for sure. Like he had a lot of songs where it's like, aside from being really quirky and like weird and that kind of thing, like I really like how he used to just encourage you to, rock and happy here and that kind of thing. Anybody
Yeah.
that used to push that narrative, I just used to fuck with them too because I
Yeah.
grew up struggling with that now because I might look it, but I mix up real bad with a lot
Yeah.
of lighter skinned family members
Yeah.
and like looser cool texture and that kind of thing. So, embracing my African roots is something that that kind of sent me on my journey to figure it out myself and what influenced who I was listening to and that kind of thing. But yeah, I had inspirations too, and I probably forget a whole bunch. But like I said, I was listening to real music, but right on my memory, and it got us all. It's like real shit.
Yeah, no, I like that. I like the fact that you kind of like have, and Tyler is a real good inspiration too. To be honest, creatively. And just the way he does things to look to say all tell these black kids they could be who they are, dye your hair blue, shit I'll do it too, where the flowers bloom. You understand? That line in itself. That line in itself is it right there. It shows you that mentality that you had to just be who you are. Be delusional about your shit too.
Yeah.
You understand? And I realize you have that. Not to say that you are, but you have to be.
Yeah, it is come a point, dog, where you
Yeah.
stop worrying about what they go and sing.
Fuck that.
Fuck that. Like,
Yeah.
I just literally tell people, look, I just be in my room in my drawers, just fucking screaming in my mic. Like, just making anything, dog. Like, doing whatever the fuck I
Yeah,
want because
do
I
it.
could now. Like, I use my free will to make art.
Yeah, do it. And dog, and nobody does talk about how hard it is. It actually is very difficult sometimes to get up
Yeah.
and be creative all the time.
Yeah.
Because every day not gonna be a creative day.
You had to be intentional about
It
it.
had to be intentional.
You know?
That big up yourself and now seeing in
Hey,
the chat there, big
Big
up
up,
yourself.
kinda listen to Fever out now.
Fever out now, yeah, now we preach in the car today. We was playing
Hell
Fever,
yeah.
Fever hard. In fact, we go play that song tonight too. We go run that.
Vibes.
But yeah.
Yeah.
We was talking about just being consistent. It's a thing we always talk about.
Yeah.
It's real hard.
No consistency.
Yeah.
That has beat my ass to just stick to doing what I had to do. You know, because it's real easy, dog, to get into a space, start to create, and like the vibes just get distracted. Like everybody drinking,
Yeah,
everybody listening
easy.
to good music. It's like fuck, this is so good. And then like we had that one good day where we make a bunch of songs, record a bunch of shit.
Yeah.
But then after that, no motivation to mix it, no
Nah,
motivation to
it
master
does
it.
happen.
Yeah.
Come on, it does happen. And this is what we just be talking about. And I'll tell everybody, try to not be too hard on yourself in that moment. You
Yeah.
had to just let it be
Yeah.
and come back to it.
Real.
You know? And I
I'm
was
glad
gonna
you
ask
say
you,
that.
huh?
I'm glad you say that, but keep going.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you about like if you had we're gonna run the tape.
Yeah.
I just letting everybody know this tape getting run, eh? And we having a come go. We talking. Right? But yeah, dog, it had to be consistent, and
Yeah.
I just feel like everybody have their own way of dealing with it, and I want to know how you just deal with that.
All right. So people just always come to me and be like, look, Jay, how you just create so much?
Mm-hmm.
So let me go on a little side try track right here. I made about it's 40 demos now for this project, and we only choose 10 songs, right? So that is over like a year. But what's funny is like 8 of the songs out of this 10 track project I make in the last 2 months. Yeah. So it's like what I believe is that everything that's happened for a reason, but everything also have a season. I didn't mean for that to rhyme.
But nah, it worked. The man spits it.
I believe that when you feel like you're getting writer's block,
Yeah.
is actually that overseeing force I was talking about earlier, telling you right now you had to focus on some other aspect of your life.
Yeah.
And another thing too, because I just battle with I have anxiety disorder. I get diagnosed with that after my grandmother passed and whatnot. But I deal with it and stuff, and I medicine it too much and I can't think.
Yeah.
But how I started to cope with it is I realized that is just your body or the overseeing force telling you, right now, bro, you're feeling a little anxiety in your chest because you need to get up and go and, pull them bricks or lay down them bricks in your mind with all the things that you're not dealing with inside yourself. There's a different parts of your life where you had to fix something that you're neglecting. You had to touch on something that you're neglecting. That's why I don't be tripping and I don't be getting vexed and saying, people that get vexed with it is more
Yeah, there's
family.
and you could take that too. All that you're feeling too, right?
Yeah.
And you talk about anxiety, and I think everybody does deal with being anxious about things. I be anxious about the future all the time.
Yeah.
Being a little older and getting older, I always anxious about the future.
Yeah.
I had to tell myself, dog, sometimes you had to calm down and be grateful for where it is,
Yeah.
So from an artistic perspective now, sometimes you just had to, if it's not working out right now, sometimes I had to calm down and say, well, boy, this song I tried to write here, it not good right now, but I can come back and try again.
Yeah.
Yeah. And why people calling me Unc now, dog? No way, dog. Way too far.
He's big bro. He's not Unc.
It's big bro. We don't talk about that, dog. But yeah. But Jalon, so you basically telling the people like and I see that is make a lot of music. You stay consistent by taking your emotions and using that to make the music.
Not only that, but taking time to fix myself.
Fix yourself.
Because
heal.
Yeah, because it's like no amount of like staying up until 4 o'clock in the morning going and make your shit sound better. You need to like have balance in your life too now.
Correct.
You have to have moments in your life where you just you go and deal with the fact that you don't know your father.
No facts.
You go and deal with the fact that you have a short temper. You learn how to navigate with people that you don't like and that kind of thing. You had to work on yourself. You had to do the internal work too, because it can't just be how to get this song out, how to fix this song, thing, because you're going to lose your mind, dog.
Yeah.
You're neglecting your health, you're neglecting your well-being.
And that's a part of, and I tell people all the time, sometimes you had to live a little life to make art, and don't ever shy away from going through experiences, negative or positive.
Yeah.
Sometimes you had to take them thing with stride,
Yeah.
and you could use that to make the music, dog.
Yeah.
You could use that to push forward.
Yeah. Don't get caught up in the vibes.
Don't get
Because
caught
like
up.
life supposed to be bad sometimes.
Yes. Yes.
It had to be bad so you could appreciate when it's good. And you can't
Exactly.
expect that one day you just go and be happy overall. You it will have seasons of depression, seasons where you're sad, seasons where you feel like, dog, I never gonna get out of this. But you will, you know. Damn. Dog, all your pass and the alcohol smelling so good, dog. I was not on antibiotics, so.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh, go. Sorry.
uh,
Nah, but oh, go. We throw you off your tangent. We throw you off there.
nah, dog, I'm point with this one, dog. 'Cause
Yeah, we gonna run it there.
we can get into it, but it's like, dog, balance is so important, and another thing that's important too. That's our side note is boundaries, but we don't want to get into that right now.
But that is a very important thing. Boundaries
Yeah.
and balance. I like how you kind of you're spitting tonight, boy. What's going on? Yeah.
So, dog, I just think about this shit whole day,
Yeah,
dog.
nah,
I think a lot, dog. As
he's
we
spitting
alone a
tonight.
lot.
And I just go through the comments, and I just go on, I seen LMA in the comments. Big up yourself, LMA.
Big up
yourself.
LMA.
Big up LMA. I seen Tuflef say and take accountability for your actions. You're always aware
Yes.
of what you do, even when you lie to yourself. Say
Self-real.
it again for the people in the back. You understand?
The truth will
You had to
set you
be
free.
real. The truth will set you free. Be real. Be true to yourself. Be true to who you are. And just, be creative, dog. We go and get into bad car now. No?
Hell yeah.
This is what we come here for, people. Let me stop all this, mushy but we here for the bad car, dog. I want to see what this bad car stating, right?
Yeah.
Jalon.
Run track 1 with Tashay and LV.
Whoo!
So it's the title track.
Just know it starts. Big up yourself, Tip Galley. All the like and subscribe is Jalon, eh? I don't know what's the scene. Tip Gallery Thursday stream. Bad car. Jalon.
Rolling in the baddest machine. Fly past they can't get in.
Any mix. Oh, let's turn it up now.
My bad car too full, can't get in. The dogs outside as the sun starts setting. You're not bad from no way. Bad mind, go away. We outside, esta noche. I no game thing here, cause we don't play. We a speed off, don't chase. The bad car done full it up, no space. Bad girl up for you in your damn place. Keep all these smalls for you get braced.
This intro vibes very nice. Rockstar shit, bro. Tip Galley, let's go. Rockstar shit. Jalon.
So this line. That's an important line.
Ooh. You have something to tell me?
I'll tell you this now.
Yeah, you tell me. So here's this, right, Ole? That was Bad Car. Right, that's the first song on the Bad Car. Was this a tape, right? The
Yeah.
tape, right. The Bad Car mixtape album.
I,
Mixtape album.
I guess.
The man is a creative. The man is he's a creative. He's the goat. Is Bad Car, right?
Yeah.
All go on. We playing these songs here, but I'll repeat it again. Don't be goofy. Go and listen to the thing. That was a hard intro, bro. Everybody on the outside. I hope all they listening to that on the outside. You know the outside pumping too. On the outside, they listening to the music too. I hope all they bumping it on the outside.
Mm-hmm.
Jalon, anything you had to say about Bad Car? Process, what went on,
The song?
any stories? Yeah.
Okay.
The song itself, and then
Yeah.
we'll move on to the next
So-
song. A little short thing.
Putting Tashay and LV on that song was very intentional.
Ooh. Just letting you know, I don't know who these girls are.
The
but they
baddest
real
female
bad.
artists that
they're
I know right now, and
bad.
well, all the female artists on this project, some of the baddest artists in the country, dog.
But now, well, I know LMA for sure. I'm now learning about these. This is what I'm telling you. You
Right.
come in here and you dropping this tape here. Allow me to now see people on that side.
Yeah,
And I'm not saying that side as a kind of I saying it's like I'm now saying okay, it's our creatives
Yeah.
there. We could tap in.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
So
I love that. Cheers, cheers.
one of the
Cheers.
biggest, I'm cheers. You my water,
So
dog.
go, yeah, so
Yeah.
go. Let me get one now. One time for it. One time.
So
Let
a
us
big
see.
thing for me is showcasing female talent without making it weird now, by like letting
what I
them
mean.
actually put out music and not just be a featured artist and not like hiding the we call it intellectual property from them. Because there's a big problem with a lot of my sisters. They'll come to this space and they talk about how people just don't want to send them the masters, don't want to send them the split sheets and that kind of thing. And like I was kind of tired of that now, because a big complaint that they just have and a big fear that they just have when they come is like, this man just go and try to have sex with me. You know, because a lot of spaces they go to, you know, it's like people being weird with them, people flirting with them, and it's like, I know that, I just want to make art now. You know, so that is a big thing. So I guess a big
Making them feel comfortable in a space where they can create, and I love that.
yeah, because it's like
Beautiful.
when they come by me, dog, to work with me,
Beautiful.
you're genderless, you know. You know, except for my girlfriend. Frick. Anyway,
Yeah.
my girlfriend when she come by me,
Yeah.
she anyway.
Yeah.
The other girls who come by me,
Yeah.
it's about locking in and really making a creative vision without all the other fluff and weirdness.
And it's
now.
about respect.
It's about respect.
It's about respect.
It's
First and
about
foremost.
real love. It's about
Love.
something other than lust. And it's like, I put Tishel, well, that's Tishel's real name, and Ella on the project, opening it because I wanted to highlight the ladies, you know, for once now, and let them have take front and
Take that forefront.
yeah,
Or
lead the way, because we don't allow the ladies to lead a lot of times.
Yeah.
And so it was more than just, I want to get a girl on my project, because, you know, fellas like to hear girls sing. And
Yeah. It was more
is like actually showing them that they're good, they have talent, they have work that they could pour out now. By.
There's another thing I was talking to. I don't know if anybody tapped into the LMA stream that we had, but LMA, we was having a conversation about the same thing,
Yeah.
where she was talking about wanting to be comfortable in those spaces,
Yeah.
you know, not wanting to, you know, be too sexual, because it's about the art now, but
Yeah.
and I kind of like was like, yeah, that's a beautiful thing, because it's like that's where you wanna try to focus on,
Yeah.
you know,
Mm.
is the main thing.
Mm.
So as we continue to make music with these people and thing, dog, and we continue to build the community, dog, we make sure and keep the people and them close,
Yeah.
and we keep them protected.
Yeah.
So I like that you have that mentality
Yeah.
already, dog. That's beautiful, man.
Yeah. So real quickly, I'll just kind of gloss over it, but not to take away from the importance of it. Another reason why Tushy and LIV were put at the front of our project is because one of the people that we trying to push a message of accountability towards did something, nothing jail-worthy, but still heartbreaking to them and to us as a friend group, as a team now, and almost broke the team up. And it's like, I know it's stinging them, you know, but it's not to hurt them. It's really just, I hope that they would listen to the lyrics and be like, dog, I just wasted something real genuine and something real, and I hope that they change, you know? So, yeah.
And you hate to see that happen too, though.
Hate to see it
You
happen.
hate to see it happen, but that's life.
Yeah.
You have a next one for me?
Of course.
What's the next one? Because they only getting two more here, you know. Tape gallery.
I had a question about the
Go ahead.
intro. Sorry, I don't know if I answered that dumb question. Was that a sample or actual chords?
The guitar
Yeah.
was a sample.
What was the sample?
A loop off of I get off of Looperman, like something about Looperman, dog. I just open Looperman, and if the first looper I get every time, well, not every time, but most times, it's usually just be the loopers go with and just turn it into whatever now. I try not to overthink too much. That's the next thing to as a person who just like to, wherever I have, I work with it.
Yeah.
You know?
I seen some toothless leave some comments. A lot of niggas are weird when it comes to working with women, and it's true. What Jaylen doing is important, creating a safe space for everyone to be creative, and I think I love that, and that's what Tape Gallery about
Real.
as well. Cause that's you're saying that's facts. Recently, I started working with some female artists, and the stories you hear, I sure it's crazy, bro. You never know. You know, it's how people out there weird, you know.
Because it's like it not being what's it with not broadcasted. It not being like put and again the light that it need now where like the
Yeah.
problems that these girls just had to face, dog. Like nobody talking about it on a large scale now. Because
But-
again, female artists come out of Trinidad unless they're making something popular like soca or whatever. Like nobody really know that you in a studio somewhere chuck up fighting up with like fighting for your life basically
Yeah,
to get
basically,
your sound
yeah.
out there now.
But that's why we're here. We're here to talk about it, and we're here to make it a safe space
Yeah.
for everybody to just create. And we
Yeah.
outside all that other fluff and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Right? So let me get into the next song. Only have 2 more.
So since we do the title track, we'll do the subtitle track, which is Dogs Outside. This is our next important track. Listen to everything you hear.
Alright. So here, there's Jalon, Bad Car, Dogs Outside. Everybody tap in, like and subscribe.
These days done about no red gin top. All of my G's done locked in. All of my dogs outside and my head done bad. Don't know about none of that chatting. Don't know how some of them calling me friend. Don't know how some of them love for kiss. Don't know how some of them love for right trends. Don't know about we are Lego.
And my head bad. Ah!
The dogs outside, they can't come around. All of my G's on a silly corner. Hop up on the stage, I'm bunny dumb.
Alright. Alright.
These days done about no red gin top. All of my G's done locked in. All of my dogs outside and my head done bad. Don't know about none of that chatting. Don't know how some of them calling me friend. Don't know how some of them love for
There's
kiss.
this voice, I like how you're experimenting with it. And
Don't know about we are like about 10.
there you go.
We up, yeah, gotta keep up. The way full of speakers and cloud seekers. From a touch down in the scene, the tonsils are living rent free and I'm heady out the free with that. Not less to see my dad. You know a couple man they were watching my brother like city like Vienna. Me never want to see that. I always tell my man they were top behind your back and your face they were play down. Yeah, God, order some bud. Yeah, them hard handing them stars. Yeah, the man, my dad, them
I can hear this playing on Euphoria, though. Hey! Bang it!
We don't do that here. I'm meant for greatness. Who I need for that climb is calling. Bitterness, so slow down my balance. I done walking, you still crawling. Show on your bridge.
These days done about no red gin top. All of my G's done locked in. All of my dogs outside and my head done bad. Don't know about none of that chatting. Don't know how some of them calling me friend. Don't know how some of them love for kiss. Don't know how some of them love for right trends. Don't know about we are Lego about 10.
Cozy! My head bad! Jalon, you have my head bad here. So what's going on? Alright. I like this one.
I love this one.
I love this one. I love this one. Nah, this one's my favorite one, but I can't play it because I promise you gotta play all these songs.
Which one is that?
What's that one? Favorite one though. That's my favorite one though. Yeah, nah. Cool, we can't play. We might turn around 2 more. We might turn around 2 more.
So
We might turn around on 2 more. Yeah. We might turn around on 2 more. I don't know what.
I go and confirm this one time because I know people who know going and wonder if it's that.
Eh.
When I say cozy, yes, I'm talking about cozy. No, I'm not dissing cozy.
Okay.
Right? But
Wait. No, go ahead. Actually, go ahead. No, wait, no. Go ahead.
actually, I'll fuck with cozy.
I know, yeah.
You know, like I think his music is his production. So I don't know him too well, but I've worked with him a couple of times. But yeah, I fuck with cozy. But there was a situation where somebody disrespected me and they were trying to bust rank because they know cozy longer than me now. So he was up in cozy bottom during the event talking about I'm cozy, right? And moving like basically dick ride in the whole event. And I ain't afraid to hear that out, dog. Like, you know who you are, dog. That was really fucked up, and you're a pussy for that.
Yeah, nah.
I ain't ready for that yet.
Nah, but, you know yourself, dog. Right,
Yeah.
right.
You move like a pussy, dog.
You understand? You know
Yeah.
yourself, dog. Right.
So there's
Yeah.
another line in the song, and then the
Ah.
other song too, where I say, "You have something to tell me." So after I fall out with this person, we had to work together at Cozier's event. And when I went up to this person to give them back the shoes that they left by my studio, I was trying to be chill. They decided the first thing they would say to me is, "You have something to tell me?"
What?
Right? So I was like, "Oh, fuck that." Locked down my brain. I went home and make some music. So yeah, that song is just about me not.
You know what I like about you, Jaylen? I like how instead of being pussy and trying to like, you're going in the boot and dealing with that shit, bro.
Yeah,
Instead of all that internet bullshit,
yeah.
you're going in the boot. Instead of
Now, I one thing, I will tell
He in
people
the
how I
boot.
feel about them, man.
COVID cough, eh? Yeah, I like that, dog. I just want big up yourself.
Yeah, when I have
You
a
know?
problem with people, I tell them to their face
like
first,
that.
and then if they don't listen, I go in the boot, dog.
Yeah, go in the boot, bro.
Yeah.
Go in the boot. I like that.
Yeah.
You understand? Trini. Hey, listen.
Trini lesson teaching. We ain't beefing with nobody. I said, dog, he's a pussy, dog.
Hey, all here. Oh, go. We like to have fun here. But whoever that man is, dog, sorry, dog. The man say what he had to say, and that's what it is.
Yeah, so
That's what it is.
all who know the man sticking up under them now, watch all your back, because he's a fake pussy.
Right. Boom. So like we here was the scene with this we play. We had to play two more now, no, because you source up the vibes.
We play two more after we
And
play
my
this
head
one.
back.
I'm gonna make all that play. So run do turn for me.
Alright, so that's your after we running songs. Now you there.
Yeah.
You done there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do turn, the man. Wait,
That's
now
this
he
one.
really? Hold on. How we do it? He run bad guard, dogs outside, and do turn.
Yeah.
Any reason for that, boy? That your favorite?
Just mess the lyrics and they'll understand why. If I watch back the stream in the future, you'll understand why.
I feel like wait, this man too fussy ways we talking about with this man. Look, let me hear it. Don't turn. Jalon. Ole, like and subscribe now. Go and listen to Bad Corner Dog. Right? Ole, go and like and subscribe on Tape Gallery YouTube. Go and like and subscribe on Jalon. And everybody who was on the tape. Like, we hear this one here. Don't turn. Yeah. Bad car.
10 points to anybody who know that sample.
Nah,
Fuck all
target.
the pretending.
We go talk.
Some of them men been bending down. Another man money been spending, dog. Fuck away with only fake flexing, dog. Don't turn, but it do the vibe sending, dog. Some of them swear that they trending, dog. Some of them boys so sure that they bust chop snare beats basic as fuck. Shitty content waiting to drop. Have you ever seen a Trini that can make music like this? Yes, nigga, please shut the fuck up. Likes on the ground, make a head swell up. Liars in the comments, the shit not tough. The fits not tough, kicks not tough. They paying for the butts, I don't catch that blood. Stop, drop, trash with the cash on top. Let our little ego get squashed. Fuck all that pretending, dog. Some of them men been bending down. Another man money been spending, dog. Fuck away with only fake flexing, dog.
Yeah.
Turn, but it did it
Yeah.
sending, dog. Some of them swear that they trending, dog.
Yes.
Some of them boys so sure that they bust chop snare beats basic as fuck shitty content.
Hold on, to all my sons that plotting on me. Daddy coming home, yeah, you waiting on me. Yeah, little soul, I say I coasting on it. Best of place, shiver and see what I see. Watching all your fuckers like the Spider-Man me. Try do what I do since 2019. And still all you can do it better than me. Fucking up this song, better do your own thing. Must
Tell
have
them.
fake in his zone. Rest of men clone. Men only know you when it's time to promote. Talk shit about my dogs, then ask for a song. You don't. I guess so. Where the fuck can I finish? I standing on business. All the niggas do fake. Cause a dog for a playlist. All them real shameless. No spine, no ratings by you. These days I feel like mantra. Can't get my ratings. Give a fuck about a fake friend by running out of patience. But the fuckery so blatant. Shape in the back for placement I show. fuck out
Let
all
me
the
hear it.
fake thing, dog. Real niggas never on a play thing, dog. Better watch your mouth when you say things, dog. Nah, fuck that, dog.
Fuck all up pretending, dog. Some of them men been bending down. Another man money been spending, dog. Fuck away with only fake flexing, dog. Don't turn, but it did vibes ending, dog. Some of them swear they trending, dog. Some of
Love
them
that
boys so
pocket in,
sure
bro.
they bust chop snare beats basic as fuck. Chitty content waiting to drop.
Hey, Tape Gallery. I wanted to do all their injustice and only play 3 songs, and say, oh, they're going to listen to that, the man drop it, But unfortunately, due to how hard the tape is, we had to play 2 more.
Hell yeah.
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
All right? So, I going to pick my favorite one.
I'm gonna break down that song for you though, the do tune.
Huh?
I'm gonna break down the do tune for you.
Wait. Oh, wait, hold on, wait. Let me talk about... No,
Go
we're gonna talk about that for, but I'll play my favorite song after, and then I feel like we had to let Tape Gallery pick the next one.
For sure.
We had to let the people and then pick the next one,
Yeah,
right?
let's
So
take a random.
here's all that we will talk about that, right? After Jalon, let me hear about Dotun and why it is you picked the song.
So
Yeah.
I'll pick it for my verse. With Molly's verse, I just kind of sent it to him and I was like, dog, if you have shit to talk, there's a song about talking shit, right? So I can't really speak on his verse. I don't really know specifically what his verse is about, but I know that he fucking up some people, you know?
Mm-hmm.
My verse is more specifically for a couple of people, you know? If it fall in your garden, pick it up, you know? And
Plant it.
like, if you feel like it might be about you, feel free to come on my DMs, but we ain't being unprofessional, right? Certain men on Instagram who haven't worked with us yet, Talent said, you know, they whatever, so I reached out to them and wanted to work on that kind of thing, but because they had their personal problems with me before they even meet me, you know, gallant singing anywhere I work, you know, they don't want to message you back, they don't want to work and sing, and it's like they're leaving you unseen and ego in you now, boy. And it's like, while I ain't really meds it too much, it's like, not only that, I'm talking about any song, but like, the lines about fuck away with all the fake flexing.
Yes.
You know, real men busting around Kanye and thing.
Yeah.
And it's really just other people think they're using our boy. And not like in the sense that, like how I would say too, they could bring a camcorder so I could record something. It's more like they're acting like it's their own and like they're doing it by themselves now, boy. And it's like they're not giving no respect to the people who are around them.
And that's the problem I have with this is why we try to build community and not and yes, when we build community, everybody will get to eat too.
Exactly.
You understand what I mean? When we build community, people, this is how everybody will get to eat. And them same people you're talking about who had a problem with, them is men who would always fight on within a community setting.
Yeah.
And they could never really like work with them, and you know it would always be a thing.
I just wonder if it's intimidation. Like I was wondering if people just feel intimidated by me because I was be like, dog, if you're working with me, dog, I could give a shit about money because I know it is to have and I know it is to not have, right? So it's like, if you're fucking working with me, bro, it has no ego here, dog. Like, you have no reason to feel like I go in and try to fuck you up and take your performance right. And I don't give a shit about that. I just want to make music so that when I dead, my grandchildren can say, dog, grandpa was real fucking bad, dog.
And that's all that matter to him, and that's the beauty in it now, man.
Yeah.
You know, it's about making the art.
Yeah.
First and foremost.
My art is like a time capsule, but it's also meant to help the younger generation feel what I was feeling and realize, dog, I'm not alone in feeling like this now. Because something that what's the name of the lead singer from oh gosh. I ain't gonna even bother to remember that. But dude was saying that song that you keeping in your hard drive because you feel like I make that song 2 years ago, I ain't gonna put it out, I get fed up with it. You get fed up with it, but that song could be the song that stopped Lil Jimmy from wherever.
Come on.
From killing himself now, boy. So you just gotta make it happen. Yeah.
You know, and this is why we like to tell people on Tape Gallery to play the unreleased something and give you something for the people now to show people that you're not only working, but to show people like you could make mistakes too. You have sometimes you have an imperfect song too. It's not always gonna be perfect now, but yeah, I like that though.
Yeah.
You
Next time I
understand?
come on MacBook too, I'll get like some hard ass unreleased too, dog.
Dog. So
Nothing wrong with that. I leave my fucking MacBook home, dog.
that's small thing. So here's what's gonna happen, right, Jaylen? We're gonna put you in the Tape Gallery community, like where everybody else is.
Yeah.
And when it comes to beat something, and anytime you wanna come to on a stream, dog,
Yeah.
feel free. I know you live in far. We want to get in Arima, but fuck
Yeah.
that. Big up Arima, but we will come and get you, dog,
Yeah.
for the vibes. We gonna bring two fun only boys and them. We wanna do a Tape Gallery a Tape Gallery cipher EP kind of thing now, boy.
Hell yeah.
So at some point, we're gonna work on that.
The space by me open too, because we saw jam sessions and I used to stream
Oh,
on
God,
Twitch.
well, we
do
will-
basically this as well too. So
Well, yeah,
can
well, we
function
here.
anyway.
Well, we here. So we here and we doing thing, right? So it's my turn.
Hell yeah.
It's my fucking turn.
Let me
Everybody
see
needs
where
to-
you're going. with
Everybody needs to shh. Huh? The chat is last. It's me first. Me the chat. Me first. Me first. All that. That's now. Oh God. I wanna play this one now because this is the one that when I was playing it this morning,
this. Mm.
this is the one where I was like, wait now. This man now make a whole new genre right there. Right? What the fuck, man? Nah, because it is a fusion, it's trap, right? But it's so. But it's like you're making a pilau, right? Like trap is the basic pilau, and you
Yeah.
put real seasoning in there.
I'll tell you what.
Real Caribbean flavor.
The seasoning is just me paying a reminder to it, dog. Like I was just being myself on most of these tracks. I was like when I'm making songs, these songs in particular,
Yeah.
other times I was trying to focus on is just embracing where I come from and thing, and like
Yeah.
a big thing for me, back to the accent man thing, is not specifically how I say words, but just like bringing Jalon from Martin Lane to Puna Road Arima out and showing them that is me. Because when you look at Jamaicans and dancehall and reggae and them kind of things, the reason that them songs and them popping is not only because it's real chill and relaxing, but because them niggas talking about who they is and where they from. Like if like them will be talking about eating fucking honey and rice like it's fucking
Like it's the
gold.
most amazing thing ever
You know?
in the world, yeah.
But it's just like they put themselves into that. When people see that you take so much pride in yourself and where you come from, it's like it's kind of hard for them to not be like shit. That dope because a lot of people insecure and a lot of people, everybody insecure, but like
Yeah.
when people see that you embracing you, dog, it's like this fuck with it even harder. And I feel like more
Yeah.
trainees had to do that to kind of see that we give a shit about it just as much as they would give a shit about their music in their country.
Yeah. And that's a good thing too, dog. And you had to kind of like have that balance. And we talk about balance.
Yeah.
We talk about that. Let me see the chat there. Let me see what's going on with the chat there. Chat or they just going by or 10. Arima streaming.
Get up on dog.
You gotta go up in Arima and do a little Tape Gallery in Arima, boy.
Yeah. Once digital
you
not
come
playing
up on
over.
your side.
Yeah.
To east side.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
we'll talk about that, Jaylen.
For sure.
A man say authenticity is key, and that's
Real.
what I love about this tape.
Yeah.
And I love about this song because it's literally authentic to you as a person, and also kind of like where you vibe with and where you was listening to at the
I'll
time.
say this, I can say it now. The
Mm.
purpose for this project was to get an authentic message or authentic, even if it wasn't like true and it was an exaggeration of some deep dark thought in your mind. I guess I'll get into it now real quick. The bad car is not actually about owning our car, right? That's why you don't even see the car in your picture,
Yeah.
right? That's why the other cover or the other visuals for the whole project
Mm.
is our Almira. Because anybody can have a bad car, but what the bad
Yeah.
car represents here and for all the rest of projects is that deep dark part of your mind.
Mm.
Is about tapping into that. That's why in the trailer, I was talking about like making a decision. The green pill is I ain't gonna break down that. I can't break down that because I was giving it away. You had to figure it out for yourself. But
Yeah.
basically what the bad car represents is the darkest part of your mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, we could
But I like how the Matrix thing with the green and the black pill. I like that.
yeah.
That's cool given the choice and thing.
Yeah.
But But yeah, let me get into this. I feel like the people and them just want to hear this one though. So this is Where's That One? Jalon. My favorite song on the tape. The video. It have a video?
They have a lyric video.
Wait, we had the video, huh? Is that the lyric video?
Yeah, on YouTube.
I ain't even see the lyric video.
Oh,
Oh, so we running it. Oh, right. Yes. Yeah, we play this. Yes. Dog, go there. 6 seconds in, Ole. That's now. Ole, just prepare now, boy, for this one, boy. This one, I really like this one, dog. This one, I like to get sauced up too. I love this one. Here we go. Yeah. Tape gallery. Oh, let's happen. What's that?
Watch your skin in the teeth when money come in, cause some of these snakes to smile. Listen for some of them dog, cause some of these snakes can sing. So as I stretch up brand, some of these snakes and them don't know these are cling. God, boy. Really just had a wonder why they stuck. 4 years ahead and nothing can't drop. Come and use you, know they're going up. Unoriginal, please invest in yourself. Stop by Uncle Socks, that way your foot is smell. Some of them cheap as hell, just like Alcatel. Some of them soul sell, or they had the swag. Some of them don't bell, I can never tell. Where's that one dog? Watch your skin in the teeth when money come in, cause some of these snakes smile. Listen for some of them dog, cause some of these snakes can sing. Soon as I stretch up brand, some of these snakes and them don't know these are cling. God, boy. Really just had a wonder why they stuck. 4 years ahead and nothing can't drop. Come and use you, know they're going up. Where's that one? Where's that one? Where's that one? Where's that one? This next song is
big up, Wheeler. Big up.
Stay away from them little girls, you're nasty. No, I can't defend you cause you're guilty. Unload any clip until it's empty. Unload any clip until it's unload any clip. Where's that one dog?
What's that?
Just skin in the teeth when money come in, cause some of these snakes to smile. Listen for some of them dog, cause some of these snakes can sing. So as I stretch up brand, some of these snakes and them don't know these are cling.
You know, this video hard.
This video give me the
dog, that free stream, dog.
you know I'd say I'd say ASAP is the inspiration, right?
Yeah,
This video remind me of the one with ASAP and Tyler.
Yeah.
The freestyle.
You want to do in Paris?
Yes. Potato salad,
Niggas gave me
dog.
the cold
This video
shoulder.
give me that same vibe.
You know this video gave me too?
Mm.
Seeing that ASAP is also one of the inspiration. Yeah, but watch the Og tapes.
Mm-hmm.
It gave me that kind of vibe too, dog. I really like that. I love that vibe. And don't feel like I don't peep the bars. As a rapper, you know, you don't feel like I don't peep the bars. Go back, the man say somebody snakes does sing. That what the man say. He says somebody snakes does sing, you know. They watch all the fucking self, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, dog. The man say some of them snakes does sing.
Yeah,
Alright, dog. Listen for them, the man say.
they sing sweet melodies.
Nah, you're bad. I like that. I'm bad. What the chat stating? Or they like that one? Or they like that one? What's that one?
You're playing on confused, huh?
So here's what chat, right? I just wanna. This is all the time to shine, right? So I need everybody to put. We gonna put it up for them to see. They seeing this, right? Yeah, they seeing that, right? So I need everybody to pick what song they wanna hear next. Is the last song we gonna play, right? But the chat picking it, right? The first, I just wanna see which one we gonna get here. The chat are to pick it. All they seen it here. Pick one that we didn't hear yet. Let me see what they pick.
Anti-Drizzlet.
Anti-Drizzlet.
That funny one too.
Anti-Drizzlet is one. Come on. And we have any more? Or let's send some flames and hearts on the hundreds for the chat for Jaylen now. Go.
Please.
Come on. All right. Beat it up. All right. All right. We get 2 so far. Let me see the third one. Or let's listen to Dance Matrix. Nah, we ain't listen to that yet. Speed Hard 2, yeah?
Speed is my favorite track on the
Martin, oh,
project.
good. You see, if I get one where somebody pick the same thing as somebody else, I play that one, boy. Because everybody picking a different song though, but that means that the tape harder, you know. That means that the tape harder. Everybody fuck with, all the slaps. Oh, good. We had a tape gallery. All the hash it out in the comments, you know. We here. Anti-Drizzlet. Speed. Speed. All right. So now is a tie between Speed and anti. So Speed win.
Speed
wins.
Speed is my favorite song on the project.
All right.
Well, my favorite beat.
All right. So tape gallery. This one is for Olia. This is Speed by Jalon on the Bad Car EP. Or they tap in, like and subscribe. Make sure they take in everything.
Fucking great.
Volume 2. Bad Car Volume 2. Sorry.
Excellent.
Here was the scene.
I know you like it, I know you want and need. Too pretty, too bad and clean. Love when you grip and shift my clutch for me. Miss Middle, bring all that steam.
Okay.
Nobody else can keep up. I'm more your speed, Miss Middle. I love how it feel, Miss Middle. Love when you keeping it clean, Miss Middle. The way how you jiggling it real, Miss Middle. Come feel and fiddle. Complex wine, let me solve that riddle. Beat, baby, let me beat it up. You know that I know you like it, I know you want and need. Too pretty, too bad and clean. Love when you grip and shift my clutch for me, girl. You could bring all your speed. Nobody else can keep up. I'm more your speed, Miss Middle. Speed, Miss Middle. Speed, Miss Middle. Miss Middle.
Oh, good. Hold on. We gotta run that one back one more time, but run that one. Bro, that shit should have been long for real, bro.
That was the song that was supposed to have one of the features whose name I can't mention.
Oh, cool.
And the man feature was real bad too, dog. But his management was like,
nah.
But whatever.
Oh, God. It's still hard, bro. Like, this song, I see it not playing in a Euphoria, but I don't know why. I don't know why Euphoria, though. I don't know why I'm saying. Because it give him a vibe, though. It give him a club vibe.
That's funny that you say that and I'll explain right after.
Okay. Yeah, what if let's say gonna conceive my first son to that. And what your name gonna be? Speed? You fucking dead, yes.
That's one of
Big
my
up all in
favorite
the
beats.
chat. We are real flames in the chat for Jalon. Jalon, big up yourself, you know.
Thank you.
Big up
That's
yourself,
one of my
bro.
favorite beats on the project, though.
Yeah, this dog, come on. Yeah, I feel like when they get any tape, got it. Yeah, ice, you could go and get ice. Yeah, you get some ice, though. We could get, come on, we got them thing.
Thank you.
Yeah, so next I want to play something from so Shiloh and Cadet dropped today. Cadet in the chat. Cadet, big up yourself. I think Shiloh in the chat too. I'm not too sure. But here was the scene, right? They dropped Fever today. You understand? I need to hear that, you know. Jaylen, what you think about that song?
I fucking love that song, though.
Yeah.
Lord.
I ain't get to listen to it properly. I only get it because all they keep dropping on my head top now. All they give me a little chance now. So like I get up in the morning, boom, Jaylen drop on my head top.
Yeah.
Boom, Cadet drop on my head top. Boom. Yesterday too, Flesh and Sarcastic Ambassador, all they drop on my head top. All they leave me alone now. I can relax. all they man just dropping.
Nah, we come
Big
to
up
take
all
over,
everybody.
dog. We come to take over.
What you say?
I say we come to take over.
All they come to take over. All the men come to take over, boy. Thing on a drop for real, boy. I can't get a chance to listen to everything. Everybody, look, Sujere dropped just the other day. I think he dropped a little snippet too. I say, boy, oh God, boy, fuck, so much music, bro. But I love that everybody doing it, boy. So let me hear Fever, no? Let me get the people a little taste of Cadet. Cadet ain't come yet, but you know he had to come.
Yes, sir. Big pause.
Yeah, big pause. Big pause. The biggest pause in the world. But Cadet, we had to have it here on Tape Gallery for sure. And Shiloh at some point, dog. That could be a nice. Hold on. It's Fever. He must say pause.
When she hear my voice, then she listening. Yeah, step out talking, this am my pimpin'. No need for introductions. When I met your body, Know that I got the right one. Slim body thick like bison.
Big up, big up.
Tight grip like python. Make my body stand up like the pitons. Tell a DJ flip it a big song. And I'm so junkie, got me tight on. Girl, you're such a damn diva.
Viva.
On my knees now. Baby, I need you high fever.
Oh God.
Like high fever.
Got it.
Fever.
Tell them. Big up, big up. Shiloh here?
Anything that you like.
What's this?
Our body, she I take it all night.
Okay.
Sweet like honey, type 3 on side.
Okay.
Innocent face, stunt freak at
Bro.
night. Bad girl, I know like a piece, say she want her. All
Hard.
up in your mouth, me do dental. This for life, I no rental. The girl, make it hard for me. I never had the heart for this. Me give every part of me. Promise we give her all to me. Make your body junction. Smooth body skin, yeah, glisten. When she hear my voice, then she listening. Yeah, step out so clean, that's I'm a pimpin'. No need for introductions. When I met your body, know that I got the right one. Slim body thick like bison.
Hard, 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 hard. Trinidad boy, Trinidad, too much talent. Just now, get my pause on that KB. It done there? Get my pause on that. It done, yeah, nah, but I had to get play again. That one had to get play one more time. Let me hear that one more time. Just now. The chat real feeling that one. Let me see what the chat feeling on that one. Chat real feeling on that. Go back up there. I see Kadat say big up the producer is a female from St. Lucia. Big up yourself, girl. I don't know who he is. A female from that's dope. St. Lucia. That's real dope, bro. Right? Everybody saying big up Kadat and them. Oh God, this one hard. There's live flames in the chat. There's live music, dog. Shiloh, big up yourself. Shiloh.
I want to say
big up.
something to Shiloh, dog.
Uh-huh.
Dog, I catch your type 3, that type 3 bar, dog. That's fucked up, bro, but I fuck with it, dog.
Yeah. What's the bar?
Sweet body type 3 on site. So she's sweet type 3 diabetes.
Oh, shit. No, yeah, nah, it's a bar. I like big up Shiloh, big up yourself.
If that's what you
Shireen, big up
say.
yourself, girl. Yeah, so we outside. Only we outside here, you know. We had the man with the bad car in the back.
Boop,
We
boop.
had dog on the side. We had the man who, you know, yeah, I don't know if you're expecting flowers. Sully right here hosting, KB here producing, doing the thing. You understand? Wait, hold on, wait. Before I wanna run some more J about what I want this one more time, boy.
Okay.
Please. Let me hear this one more time. Ole, just taking this. I want to run this one more time for the people that let me in the chat, and we gonna move on. What you think, Jaylen?
That's it. Oh, is that?
What do you think? Run this one more time, and then we on to some
Yeah, run
videos
it up.
from you.
Run this one.
Run it up.
I listen to this one.
Run it, wheel it. Let me hear it. I'm silent. Oh, go.
Met your body junction. Smooth body skin, yeah, glisten. When she hear my voice, then she listening. Yeah, step out so clean, that's my pimpin'. No need for introductions. When I met your body, know that I got the right one. Slim body thick like bison. No, it I grip like python. Yeah, make my body stand up like the pitons. Tell a DJ flip it a big song. And I'm so junkie, got me tight on. Girl, you're such a damn diva. Want you get on my knees now.
Yes.
Baby, I need you high fever.
Yes.
Get me hot like high fever. Fever.
Tell them. I love Shiloh in this bag, boy. Gotta thank you for putting Shiloh in this bag here, but I love it. Real.
Anything that what you like. Girl, our body, she a take it all night.
Aha.
Sweet like honey, type 3 on side. I know like a piece that she want her. All up in your mouth, we do dental. This for life, I no rental. Girl, make it hard for me. I never had the heart for this. Me give every part of me. Promise to give her all to me.
Let your body junction. Smooth body skin, yeah, glistening. When she hear my voice, that she listening. Yeah, step out so clean, that's I'm a pimpin'. No need for introductions. When I met your body, know that I got the right one. Slim body thick like bison. Fever.
I love it, boy. God, boy. Love it. So here's what I want to know, dog. Here's what I really want to know, boy. When I get to see Padette and Shiloh perform something like this, maybe a little Jalon performance again, boy.
Okay. So
I don't know about them, but since you here, when again I see a Jalon performance again.
I told myself I was gonna come here and be real mysterious and like give people like halfway answers to things. So it's still early in the works, but before July, August is up, we plan on putting together a show.
Okay.
For all of these guys and ladies to come out and function. You guys as well, obviously. I would want you all involved in that.
Bro, we coming out to support, bro.
Hell yeah.
Come on, you seen the music what we have here?
Yeah.
It's beautiful music. We coming to support and we bringing we people.
Bringing people and they put on a show. So right now what we're doing is trying to source the right location. Because we have some in mind, but like we open to if anybody have any suggestions or like spaces that you know of, you know. We just want to put on a big show. I have a show in particular that is like the sequel to the ladies' first show that we had, but it wouldn't be a release party. It would just be a bad car party. So I think I'm calling it Bad Car Fest.
Okay.
So that's at least what I have planned and working on. So as a person,
there's new in the works.
Yeah.
All right.
So I'm a person, when I say I want to do something, I will do it. Because I'm trying to break a generational curse of I'll make this happen fair. I'll be giving me all these broken promises now. So to avoid doing that, I just be intentional, and my intent is to have that Bad Car Fest show. You know, so that's one thing for sure will be happening.
I love that. I'm glad because me and Doug is always sit down. And I know Doug could probably speak on it too. We just always talk about wanting to throw a show, not just for ourselves, but for the people in the community around us that that making the music that we value.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Jalon, this is the first time we meet in person, and this is my first introduction to you.
Yeah. And
well, obviously I've been hearing about it too from all these other people, Chris and all these other people, right?
Right.
And from meeting you and saying, I love the music and I love the vibe it has pushed, dog. It's a vibe. You're pushing a real nice vibes, dog.
Yeah.
And I could only see you going further, dog.
Yeah,
and as they see the people you have here in the tape gallery chat right now, all these people here, all these people, talented people, all of them men going to help us push it further than it could ever go.
It does, Hansi. See that man right there, Hansi?
Hansi Beats? Big up yourself, you know.
Listen, me and Hansi have a song on the previous tape, right? Called Flex on Me. He produced it. I will let mess that at any point in time. You could do it tonight. You could do it, you know.
Yeah, dog, we could play it.
That is just a small piece of the tip of the iceberg with our man, dog.
Okay.
He's the next man I gotta watch out for.
Hansi, all right, Hansi, big up yourself. You're in the chat right now. We're looking to play something that, you know, you make. Which one it is?
Yeah.
Flex on Me. I told it is Jalon and Hansi, and the beat was made by him or he rapping as well?
Made by him and he's singing on it.
And he's singing on it, okay.
Crazy voice, a unique voice.
Well, Jalon and Hansi, right?
Hansi,
big up yourself in the chat. Thanks for tapping with us on Tape Gallery. This bad man music, the first one.
Yeah, ladies
so
first.
again, a little teaser. Well, let's go back and check it now.
Loving how you flex on me, yeah. Find out body and put that thing on me. Loving how you text me, yeah.
Yeah.
Hope you deliver on promises for
Yeah.
me. Hope you do flex on me, yeah. As the next girl would be, which part you be. Loving how you flex on me, yeah. Loving how you flex on me, yeah. Woman, you know, yeah. Your body calling me.
Yes,
Woman, you
yes.
know, yeah. This love is
Bad
ecstasy.
car.
Let's not deny it. Let's not be fighting the obvious. Girl, when that waistline move, girl, you do it so rude. Girl, you hypnotize me. Girl, you mesmerize. You do it so rude. Girl, you do it so good. Girl, you mesmerize me. Yeah.
Aha.
Loving how you flex on me, yeah.
Love.
Find out what they have, put that thing on me. Loving how you text me, yeah. Ooh, they deliver on promises for me. Hope you do flex on me, yeah. As the next girl will be, which part you be. Loving how you flex on me, yeah. Loving how you flex on me, yeah.
Can you meet my needs when you bend them knees, baby? Body deadly, nights like these where you lie by me.
I can't believe.
Where I put it down, oh Jesus. Swim I don't want cheat. Girl, you have it too heavy. When you flex on me, yeah. Slide on it, slowly. Ride on
I got a little zest, boy.
Take your time on it. Gotta get time manage me.
I gotta get a little bubble on that.
Love when you bounce and smile on it. Gotta ring off the chimes on it. Baby, now I might sound crazy, darling. I fell in love with you and didn't even realize. Now I wanna be more than your friend. Love when we FaceTiming. Love when your face smiling. Come for the accent, man. I love when you're flexing.
Woo! Jalon, boy. No, but alright. Big up yourself. Once again. Big up yourself.
So, what I'll say, Hansi actually has a project in the works right now that we're working on. So it's already recorded and it's in the mixing process right now. That tape will be coming out God's Spare Life during this summer vacation. So before August, sometime in mid-July, we're hoping to get that out, maybe before that even, as soon as possible, but we're not rushing it at the same time.
Right.
Because I feel like Hansi has something really special I want highlighted and showcased at a real high level. Like
I love the beats on the vocals that he have already.
Yeah.
So you think the tape that he is it catered to that vibe that we have here? Like it completely out of this world different vibes.
It is along the lines of what you heard there, but more. Like Hansi is a person with just like most of the guys that we just work with. He's a person with a wide range of ideas and creative abilities, and it's like you really just had to get a man room to create and like be patient, you know, because he really has something special. You know?
And sometimes, and everybody creative process is different too.
Yeah.
I seen two fellas say you gonna conceive his second son to that way.
Like I stand him.
His second son. But if Jalon keep making music, you gonna have about 12. You understand? If them men keep making music, you gonna go bankrupt on track. But yeah, dog, I love it, dog. I love how the community coming together these days. Like Tape Gallery. And this is I big up myself, I big up everybody in the Tape Gallery community too.
Yeah.
Right? We kinda, start from like literally nothing and get to the point where we interviewing real interesting people and having real in like thoughtful conversations now. It's not like no bullshit now. Like men having good conversations now. I love that now, boy. And we kinda pushing the culture and we have people here supporting us who are a part of the culture now, boy. All the big up all yourself for being a part of this now though.
Real.
This is the most beautiful thing. I just look forward every Tuesday to Tape Gallery. every Thursday I look forward to interviewing somebody new and finding out about new artists and new people. Not only just people who singing and rapping and doing the songwriting, but the people who producing, engineering and making the content, the videos and things now, boy. This is what we here for now, boy. So if all know anybody, right? You talk about Hansi, like Hansi had to come here, to come back with him.
For sure.
Come back, all they do not tape, all they come back with him.
Yeah, most
And we go see
definitely.
what's he seen. Carrot and Shiloh, Ogo. You know, we waiting for it. Yeah, you know, we waiting for it.
So was the next step for you, bro? Are you mentioning, well, in terms of the creative space, we looking to do more shows, you say working on our show. We was talking about that previously too now, but like doing more like live stuff. When we put out more content this year, probably, well, most likely. So is
Well, he said he was working on the show, but it have other than the show. Before you do that, because I just want to answer your question you're gonna ask. Before you go to the show, like you're gonna make more music to put, or you're gonna be the podcast show for sure. Because I know you always, because based on your track record and your discography, you're saying you always just making. So yeah.
So you remember I say I had 40 demos recorded?
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Right. So
I know you come to try to be mysterious and put the thing with the glasses and thing, but it's Tape Gallery. We here, we's family here. You know? Everybody is family here, but do your thing.
Okay, so
let me hear see.
I won't speak on specifically what I have planned for myself.
Wherever you're comfortable with.
But surprises coming on my ends, but OLSCP is slowly transitioning into a music collective.
Okay.
Because before it was just a creative hub, and it's still that. It's just a creative safe space before, but now we're transitioning into becoming a collective and really having artists that we could say, okay, that is OLSCP.
OLSCP.
You know,
and they could give us anything about, like, what does that mean, OLSCP?
So that's something I made when I was 17. I was in Tobago with my mom and my sister.
Okay.
And it stands for Only Love, Save the Planet. Right? And it's not about being mushy-gushy and weird about stuff. It's actually about the opposite. It's about taking on life as abrasive as it has come now. It's about being real, about how we really feeling, talking about what we really feeling, and trying to help each other not be as ignorant about the things that are affecting us, and not shy away from feeling our feelings, and actually creating art in a space where nobody going and judge if it.
I love that, though, because that's a very important thing for men to in this space. When it comes to not shying away from your feelings and thing too, and being people our age too and our age bracket, because we're not too far apart for real. You know, everybody in the chat and thing too, like, sometimes you just had to have the help, you know.
Something that I just struggle with, is like beefing with my family, dog.
I can relate. I'm sure everybody.
Too much, but like the more I tap into who I am as a person, is the more I realize. You know, they say your family is your biggest critics. It's like that 10 times over with my family sometimes, and it's like, because I feel so stifled at a certain point growing up, I was just like, dog, nah, I had to take back my self from them now. I had to learn who Jalon is and tap into that. That's why I made the first song on my that's why I made the album The Accent Man. The Accent Man is actually an album about embracing myself, embracing being a little confused, creative black boy growing up in Arima, you know, living in the ghetto among certain people, a middle class boy living in the ghetto, right? And trying to strike that balance between what Earl Sweater say, too white for the black is too
black
for
the
whites.
Yeah.
So it's like I live in between two worlds.
Yeah.
And it's like, instead of trying to make either side happy, I had to understand myself and be happy with myself now.
That's the first thing too, and that's what everybody should start with too. You should never start with trying to please other people with your music. I think that's the worst thing you could ever do. you should try to please yourself at first,
Yeah.
and then other people would follow. Because
Right.
once you love what you're doing, people would love it as well, right?
Mhm.
And especially if you put love and time and energy into it,
Yeah.
and you try to make it something to the best of your ability creatively,
Mm.
people could only love what you're doing, bro.
Really.
You understand? And
Mm.
that goes for all the artists here, bro. All they
Yeah.
keep doing all the thing, and people only will love what you're doing, though. Once you keep doing it and you have confidence in it, be delusional. Fuck
Be
people.
delusional.
Be
That's it.
delusional.
Yeah.
Be delusional to the point where you drop in demos and thing, and you don't care because it's like it's a demo, okay, whatever, it's a demo. I'll work on it. I might not be the greatest right now, but I'm gonna continue working on it. And if I don't, okay, I'll make something else.
Be
Just-
delusional
Yeah.
with a structure.
With
Yeah,
a
then
structure.
Be delusional with a plan as to how you get into your big ass goal. Because
Mm.
even if your goal is to take over Venezuela,
Mm.
that's just an example, it's a joke. Don't take over Venezuela.
Yes.
You had to have steps as to how you're doing that.
Mm.
You had to have community, and you can't do it all by yourself. That's something I learned. Like I used to try to do by myself. That's why I went and teach myself to do all of these things. I went and I do photography here in UE, and I got my certification for that. I went and do my videography here. I went and do the music technology and
yeah.
all them kind of things because
And I realize it's real plenty, yeah.
yeah, and the main reason I do it was just so people couldn't fuck me over. But then I
Yeah.
also just hold on to my art a lot, and it's like that is where community and a team was coming to play. You had to have people around you that you really could trust.
Mm.
You can't just let all these self-destructive people in your life because they just make you feel good sometimes.
Mm.
You had to weed out the people that just hold in your back, and a lot of times people who you love does also be holding your back, and a lot of
Yeah,
people
unfortunately.
people just hide a lot of jealousy and envy and hate behind love sometimes.
Mm.
And it's like somebody said it earlier, but jealousy is love and hate in one. Who'd say that? That was crazy, dog. Like
I don't know. I
somebody-
can't remember, but
Whoever
it
said
could be.
that,
I
that
don't go
shit
back
was
in the
crazy
street
as
and
fuck.
see that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but like,
it is.
yeah, like honestly, dog, you just had to be. You had to have boundaries, and you had to guard your energy. Like I learned about a lot about boundaries and stuff from my girlfriend. Since we get together, and it's like boundaries are real important thing, dog. You had to.
And it can apply to everything in life too.
Yeah, literally, you have to have boundaries for everything. dog.
Outside of relationships and just normal day-to-day relationships as well. It applies.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking to do things creatively, professionally, it applies.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mhm.
I see the chat going off here too. Let's say that's the main problem with music locally, especially locally. Men only doing the Trinidad and dancehall because they think that's what others will like, and that's the truth now. But that's the truth now. Like,
Yeah.
I like. You see, this is why I enjoy and love seeing men like you, Cadet, Nano, Shiloh, Sujere, Tooth, Sarcastic. All of they taking this kind of like Caribbean vibes and making it something new outside of the violence now, boy, but
Yeah.
still keeping that song with that people could still kind of like grasp on to.
Yeah.
And it's not in the violence now. And I just want to big up all the men
Yeah, dog.
for that now, boy, because that in itself is something hard to do. Because a lot of people not going to, real people want to go a fucking dancehall show rather than they might not want to go a Jalon show just so, but soon they will because the music
Yeah.
changing with you
Yeah.
and all these men here, the music going to change.
Yeah.
Look to Big Molly in the chat, boy. Who's
Hey,
this man, boy? I just seen Molly in the chat. Who's this man? I don't know who's Tobago Molly, dog, but big up yourself, Tobago. I hear these songs. Yeah, hard. Big up yourself. Yeah, you have a fresh name too. That's the Fed. Tobago Molly. Wait, boy. So Jaylen, how you feeling, dog, about everything about yourself on the stream right now? How you feeling about Tape Gallery?
I love any vibes in Tape Gallery, but about myself, that's a scary one to ask me because like how I feel about myself right now is like I feeling like I in a dream constantly. Since I turned 21, I started to feel like I just like life just had to just get fucking fake, dog. Like I live in a simulation, dog. And like I don't know, I just feel like while I still try to be intentional with everything I do, I feel like I just floating through life. Like I feel like, they say when you die, they see a light flash before your eyes. I feel like I'm living through the flashing right now. Like I feel like I done that already. And like this is just me living out my memories now.
Just kind of like doing where you could,
like
moving through.
how to say it in a better with that song.
No, but not more, but it's
Let me explain it in a way that not as morbid, right? It's like I feel like all of these things done set in stone, and I feel like that's why I just feel so strongly about saying everything is happening for a reason. It's like something in my heart is just saying, my dog, I know I'm doing the right thing, or at least I know that I'm supposed to be doing this.
Yeah.
I know that this is my purpose, and it just feels so natural. It feels like a almost like a libertarian. Like I just feel so sure about my decisions now.
Yeah.
You know, especially as I get older and I learn certain things. Like I try not to be stuck in my ways, and I try to avoid becoming cognitively dissonant. I try to keep an open mind. That's why I tell people I will not judge you unless it's like R word or
all those things.
And,
all them
unless
things.
they're graping people and saying, dog, I ain't going and judge you.
Yeah. You know?
It could be an open book with me because I just here to not necessarily lay trauma dump on me, but like I here to help you with as much as I could.
Yeah. And I think that's as much as anybody could give to any other person, right? That's not just in friendships and relationships, but just like in business and music as well. Respect and love and understanding. That's where that I feel like the world need a lot more love.
Real.
Especially in the creative space.
Mm-hmm.
If we love each other and support each other more, they would change because we are the people, we the younger generation, right? We are the people who would make a change. A lot of people would make it doing. We are the people to make a change, to change the path, right? And to shift the music, to shift the paradigm into something different now. But and I can't wait. And I see it happening every day with you and all these other people I just named. And I see it happening, dog, and it's going to change.
Really?
And it's going to start with all here. And I feel like 5-10 years, dog, man, going to be talking about Jalon was a pioneer. This Tooth was a pioneer. This Cadet was a pioneer. This Dog was a pioneer. This and Sully was a pioneer. Because as we keep doing it and we keep working and we keep doing different things, we're going to change the music and change how people perceive music in Trinidad and where it could be. And you on all the men changing what people think it could be, because it's not always soca and dancehall. We seen it here. It's not. We seen it here, dog.
Literally.
You understand? Literally.
And for me, you know why I think, dog, it's not even a soca and dancehall is the problem. The problem is just it's what we accepting and pushing at the forefront. Like, I really want the change in culture. I really want that everybody, like, dog, tomorrow is they say they're calling me and all of us, they say they're calling all of us the new wave, right? Tomorrow is new wave carnival, so they only playing our music. Right? Even if we making soca, we making it our way. And we switch it up, you know?
And that's what it should be. Like, I don't want it to be. You see, that's what I tell you. I love Badka. Not because the music just good enough. I love it because of what we're trying to do in the creative space in Trinidad. In the space that we have here. The space that we have here cater towards the two things that we now talk about, the soca and the dancehall. And the fact that you're taking that and you're kind of fusing it into something different. I was talking about Kuti doing it too, but Kuti knew a soca. But he have vibes where it kind of could mesh in both worlds. And I find like, they kind of gang that. You know, I really like that, dog. And it only going to get better. You go and change. You gonna make different. The music you making now, you're not gonna continue making it, and it's going to be different. All these men here, all the music. Look how men change over the years. Your music never gonna be the same, dog. And that's beautiful, dog. I really love that.
I like that. Like people just be scared. Like, I don't know what I'm gonna do next and how I'm gonna top my last song and oh god, them people don't like this song. I don't give a fuck about that. Dog, like if I like it, I put it the fuck out.
Play it, and that's And that's the next thing we was talking about, delusional, and it's not. A lot of people think I say delusional, and it's a bad thing in the nose. It's just to love what you're doing, and be invested in it wholeheartedly. Literally, just be invested in it. It's no. But when I say delusional, I mean like loving it to the point where with loving it to the point where it doesn't matter what anybody opinion is. All right, and you even though the song might not be good, you make something, and that in itself is valuable. The power to make something is valuable in itself, and you should never shy away from it. You should just keep building it. You're a creative. You say you was born to do that. I feel like I was born to do it too, and I know you feel that way too. And I know some real men in the chat feel that way too. Yeah, they keep doing it in order to get better. That's the only way. And everybody consistent right now, and I love it, dog. I really love it. Yeah. It will take it to our next level. So,
Yep.
yeah, we will take it away. Jaylen, you have anything off a bad car one you want to play? Let me take them away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, nah, but actually, yeah, we could. We will play the song with Tooth on it.
Oh, yeah, run that, please.
Yeah, we go run that one and we will ride out to that one.
Dog, no skips on it. Like, I love that.
Nah,
project so
no,
much,
but it's
like.
no skips. We know that. We go ride out to this one, yeah. So all your tape gallery coming to a close. This was the tape 13, the Jalon stream. I hope all you enjoyed so far. We had some real thoughtful conversations about art and all. I love that. So this one, Jaylen was talking about it before. We have one of the artists in the chat right now, Toothless. He was on one of the streams that we had here as well. Tape 5, right? I think it was tape 5. We read so much now we start to forget, but this song is called Beat It Up by Jalon on Toothless. All we look at to close it off here. We're gonna close with this track, right? All make sure and like and subscribe and tap it with we. Make sure and go and check out all the artists in the chat. We had Cadet, Shiloh, we had I think Blase, we had Real Men Bash through. Right? Sorry if I miss anybody.
LMA.
Yeah, look out for the shows. You know, Jalon say you gonna do something. I ain't wanna speak on it too much. I ain't wanna speak on it too much when the man do anything or they know the man do anything.
Look out for more projects this
projects.
summer.
Good. I afraid you when you say products now, no, because this don't drop nothing on my head till tomorrow now.
look out for
You know?
OSTP.
Nobody, no, all don't drop nothing in my head till tomorrow now. I'm tired. I listen to real men songs. I feel like a song gonna drop tomorrow and I'm gonna be like, wait.
Yeah.
All right. So fellas, tape gallery. All the thanks for coming online with me. This one is Beat It Up Toothless and Jalon of the OLSTP. That's the team. Well, listen up.
Did I do it right?
And we beat it up.
Love.
And we beat it up.
I'm outside right now. She said she never meet a man like me. She had the spice like Joe. I slice it up and bag it up and give her my sauce. Eyes low when night comes. I want you here but not around. You had a man, he missing out. I know I'm living in your mind.
Tell them.
And now the night, me, I beat it up. The fall in love, girl, leaving in the morning. So quick, I give it up. Don't take it personal, another one is calling. And now the night, me, I beat it up. The fall in love, girl, leaving in the morning. So quick, I give it up. Don't take it personal, another one is calling. I know you wanna be the only one, but you can't hold me down. I keep my jelly on my side. Your best friend is like my favorite one. She want me hold you down, up in she body from the side. I like your friend, she like my songs. She sent me pictures in a thong. Both of y'all could hold my mic up. Both of y'all could sing along. And now the night, me, I beat it up. Fall in love, girl, leaving in the morning. So quick, I give it up.
Just flames in the chat. Big up yourself too.
And now the night, me, I beat it up. Fall in love, girl, leaving any morning. So quick, I give it up. I take it personal, another one is coming.
Call me, I go beat it up, then I beat the road, man, a gangster. As me enter the bedroom, beat it up and down like a drum. Dipping out the function as soon as I snatch that soul. It's a one night stand, do me what you want. You get all my clothes, take off all your clothes. I just hope you know when you had to go. Go home to your mother's house. Go home to your mother's house. Please.
And now the night, me, I beat it up. I fall in love, girl, leaving any morning. So quick, I give it up. I take it personal, another one is calling. Now the night, me, I beat it up. I fall in love, girl, leaving any morning. So quick, I give it up.
Give it up.
I take it personal, another one is.
Woo! Jalon. Toothless. Well, they big up all yourself for this one. Guys, we play a good amount of songs of Bad Car Volume 2. If all they don't know, right, by now, well, they should go and check the tape out, give it a little listen, and make sure they like and subscribe. Big up the dogs.
Please.
You understand? Please. We outside is Bad Car. Jalon, a personal thanks from the Tape Gallery team, all of us here, for coming out and sharing your vibes, dog. I just want to say thanks, bro. Love, bro. Love, bro. Thank you for sharing your vibes, your intellect, your just your aura, all that shit, your music, your talent, all of that.
Yes,
we starting to give out gifts something here, dog. Sorry. All the people that never won't get gifts something and now start to get the gift something. Oh, go. Sorry. When they come back, all they'll get the gifts, right? I don't know, yeah, people outside, Jalon, but I'll get the people and them outside after. But this is for you. Sure. You can get to pick two. Yeah. You can get to pick two. You get a little Tape Gallery sticker. You get two.
Stickers, though.
A little two. You understand? Any color. Okay. You do your thing. Yeah, any colors you can get. Any two colors.
Black and blue?
Hell yeah. All right. Boom, bang, bang. All right, Ole. So Jalon get your Tape Gallery stickers there. So this was the Tape Gallery Thursday stream. Or they already know was the scene. We had a real good one here. This was tape 13. All right?
Good.
We going up. For tape 20, all I know is it's going to be a vibe. We might have a little line. We might have a little party. Everybody had a pass through. I don't know.
Hell yeah.
I understand. So, guys, thank you for coming out. Thank you for tapping in, Jalon. Thank you. All the artists who passed through, thank you. Tape Gallery, we're looking to close off here. Love, peace. Yeah, you want to do it, huh? Sign out and plug, plug yourself.
All right. My name is Jalon Ralph. JALONRALPH. My middle name is Martin. That's the important. Remember my middle name. Remember that for next year. Am I going to tie myself into a release date? Next year, July.
Next year. Okay. All right. You're tired. We holding it to that. I'm holding it to that. Yeah. All right, all the Tape Gallery, go on. Big up on yourself. Later.